In this video, let's take a look at this vintage AT-AT from Micro Galaxy Squadron. Let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Chris here. In this video, we're going to take a look at this AT-AT from Micro Galaxy Squadron. Now, this is a vintage look. This is my first AT-AT. I missed the original two. Believe it or not, I might get the original two if they're at a good price. The prices have gone up because there's not that many of these. This one right here is a Target exclusive. There was actually, let me correct that. This is the fourth AT-AT in line. There was two. One was Hoth, one was Andor. Then they had a Disney exclusive one, which when I was in Disney last year, I saw it. I just didn't pull the trigger on it. I didn't think it was worth the price of it in Disney. Now, you're in Disney, you're going to pay the Disney price. You know what I'm saying? But I saw this in Target. I said I need this. This brought a lot of back memories of being a kid. Being a kid, I didn't have that many Star Wars toys because A, I was still young. B, back then, you played with your friends with the toys that you had. So if one friend had Star Wars, the other friend had Ninja Turtles. And then we would just share toys and play. A lot of my friends had Star Wars toys, which I didn't have growing up. But going into their house, having a play date. Back then, there was no play dates. We just played every day. We played outside, you know. Different time, but it's something that we shared our toys. So something cool here. Now this one actually lights and sounds. This one lights up and sounds just like the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels that I opened. But enough of that. Please like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Leave us a comment. But enough of that. Let's get into this packaging. Now, this packaging will really remind me of the original box that came in. So here's the front of the box. There's the side. Lights and sounds. I mean, back when I was a kid, these are the amazing commercials on the boxes selling the figure. Here's the back. 18 plus action figures. This is a big set. Big set. And a lot of it could go inside the AT-AT, which is amazing. There's the side. Snow speeder. Back to the front. There's the top. There's the bottom. Like I said, this is like really, truly vintage packaging at its best. I think Jazzwares hit it out of the park with this one. So let's get this bad boy open. So I'm not going to take the back out because there's no backdrop, but just vintage coloring. That actually is pretty cool. I just like how the color pops, you know. It's clean. Back then the toys were clean. You know, there was no wear and tear and stuff like that on today's toys. Getting back, here's the card, which I will be keeping. This is actually really, really cool. This one might be better than the ink one I just opened up. Look at that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Right, so let's take a look at it. So there's the AT-AT. So we have a speeder bike. Here are the figures. Now the figures we got are, we got a Snowtrooper, General Veers, Luke Skywalker with the lightsaber. So you can reenact him hanging from the bottom of the AT-AT. And then we have some AT-AT pilots. Or AT-AT pilots. Whatever you want to call it. Either way is right. Doesn't matter to me. Sometimes I call them AT-AT. Sometimes I call them AT-AT. Whatever mood I'm in. Let's see. So now, got a couple things in the bottom of the box here, which is okay. So let's take that over here. So here are the figures. There is Luke with the lightsaber, you see. That is pretty cool. Before I do that, I'll put this one on. There is the land speeder or snow speeder, whatever you want to call it. It's land speeder. Put that right there. All right, the bottom clam opens up, and we have a taped piece here. What is this? Oh, this is the grappling rope. We'll take a look at that in a few minutes for Anakin to hang from the bottom of the AT-AT. And then we have, which is cool, if we get this out, there we go, is a stand for the speeder bike. Leave it there. And now let's take this out. And now, sorry for any noise. Loud noises. There we go. Oh man. That was awesome. So let's take a break here. I'm gonna clean this up, reset, and I'll come back and review everything. All right, guys, I'm back. Got everything out here. So let's take a look at the figures. So the first is Snow Trooper, which is pretty cool. General Veers, right there. Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber. At Pilot 1 and at Pilot 2. Here is the speeder bike, but I'm going to put it on here. So it comes with a stand. So this one you can play like if he's driving. So I will put the Snow Trooper on the bike. And there's a Snow Trooper on the bike, which is cool. Then it comes with a hook that you can hang Luke from the bottom. And it says, there's the hook. So you can hang Luke. You can barely see it. And what I'll do is have Luke hanging like he's about to put the bombs on the which I think that's how I'm gonna have it. Hook comes up now. Those are the figures, and here's the AT-AT. Whoop. Everything is ratchet joint, which is cool. So you could actually have stuff in. Now it makes lights and sounds. I need to find out where the batteries are. Nothing on the packaging says where the batteries are. So I need to figure that out. But there's the front. Now, this opens like that. So you got General Veers and the pilots in the front, if you can see, which I will do now. I'm really happy I have this in my collection. Just turn off here right there. And first pilot. Getting these guys in there is tough. I need a tool to help me get this guy out. One in there. Now, oh. So I got the two pilots and General Veers in there. I'll close that. Now this side opens up. So there's a hook that comes out where you could grab the speeder bike and the trooper. Bike up. So you bring the trooper up the speeder bike. I believe now this transport could hold up to 4 speeder bikes. So if you get the small packs, the blind boxes, and you get more, you can get more. And there's 4 of them. So there's 4 pegs in the back that you can put. Then on top, you have more trooper. I wish it came with more troopers, because then you can put the troopers like so. Go, and then you get the trooper sitting on top like that. But this is actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. And then this goes back up and it locks in, swivels in, closes it, and now you put this back on, and it snaps into place. But look at all the stickers. It's really clean, reminiscent of the vintage Kenner line, which is pretty cool. Now the only thing is I need to figure out where the batteries go, so give me a minute. I'm gonna figure out where the batteries go, and I'll be right back, and I can show you the lights and sounds. Hey guys, I'm back. I found where the batteries are. I need a Phillips head screwdriver. The batteries are located on the bottom. You take this bottom piece off. I didn't want to show that, but that's there. But check this out. Now it's started. You hit the button, this again. As if it's walking. So that sounds if it's walking. Now, when you don't use it, it'll shut off, but I'm not going to do that yet, but there's sounds from the movie.
All troops will debark for ground assault. Target, maximum firepower. Prepare to target the main generator. All troops will debark for ground assault. Target, maximum firepower. All troops will debark for ground assault.
How cool is that?
To target the main generator.
But that's not all. If I take the side off.
Target, maximum firepower.
It's lit up inside too. This thing is so cool. So cool.
All troops will debark for ground assault. Prepare to target the main generator. Target, maximum firepower. Prepare to target the main generator.
This is awesome. I wish they were all like this, like had sound from the movies or the shows. But this is truly amazing. Let's wait. When you don't use it, it's going to shut down. So I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to give it a minute. And take a look at that again. And now it's in the off mode. This thing, I recommend it. Brings back a lot of vibes from being a kid. Really happy that I did pick this up. I was on the fence with this. Like, it's big, so with the big ships, it eats up a lot of room. So I do have to get, you don't see off camera, there's another shelf unit I have to get. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm just working out. This is not a final product. We'll go through this, but this is by far my favorite so far. So I think I'm going to get the other AT-ATs. I don't think the other AT-ATs have sound, but cool. Jazzwares is hitting it out of the park. This is a great line. I hope you guys liked the video. Like I said earlier, please hit a thumbs up if you did. Please leave a comment down below. Would you collect this? Are you collecting these Micro Galaxy Squadron figures? Again, guys, have a great time of whatever you're doing. It's the new year, so let's keep it up. And happy toy buying. This is great. I hope you liked the video. See you next time.